Hello everybody, again this is Mr. Winkles SC and I'm about to come at you with the second set, that's right, the second set of the OSL Semifinals between BeSt and his great friend and foe, Stork. So what we're going to see here is BeSt in yellow and Stork in blue. So keep that in mind because they're both going to be playing Protoss. And so if you forget, it may be very difficult. So again, BeSt is white, Stork is blue. There is BeSt. Look at him. He looks like very concentrated here. The map, I believe, is Medusa. And this is a 3-player map, and they're going to only have 2 other positions to scout each other in, so they're going to find each other fairly quickly. And once that happens, all hell shall, as we say in the scientific community, break loose. So, in the last game, BeSt started out with a proxy gateway against his opponent. That was on a 2-player map, so we knew exactly where he was. Started out with a proxy gateway that took down about 5 or 6 probes at the cost of a couple of zealots. And the end result of that was actually fairly mixed, as it led to a fairly even game that took some incredible Reaver micro by both of them in order to extend. Eventually, BeSt came out on top with just more Reavers. He had a Reaver drop into the main that was about to end the game, and that was it. So, pylons up for each of them. Nothing too strange in this case. We're not going to see any proxies as of yet. I mean, no proxy gateways. Who knows what these guys will think of. BeSt right now has extended his ridiculous PvP winning streak, I believe, to 17 games. 17 or 18. I'm not sure of the exact number, but it's something now in the high teens. And that, of course, is ridiculous for a pro gamer, especially in this day and age where you don't see the gap in playing ability that you did in other years. I mean, there used to be times where there would be tons and tons of players who would just lose to the likes of the upper echelon of players like Boxer, for example, or like Zelos. But right now, the playing field is fairly level, and that makes what BeSt is doing even all the more impressive. So, BeSt gateway is just done. We're going to see which route each of them take in terms of their build order and figuring out what's happening. We have a simulator laid down. Simulator's already done there for Stork. He's getting a bit earlier gas, so we'll see what that leads to in terms of technique. Maybe perhaps a faster robotics facility, maybe something even more sinister. And are we going to see a Manor Pylon? We do see a Manor Pylon. It not a terribly effective Manor Pylon, as it really only blocks off that one mineral patch. So we're going to see what that doesn't. A second Manor Pylon there, and that's going to block off a probe and another mineral patch. So really, he's putting a lot of money into this harass, Stork is, and BeSt is in position to deal with it. We're going to see what he does, though. The core is up for BeSt, and he's going to be teching up into the Templar tech, possibly, or maybe into Reaver tech. Of course, Reaver tech is what both of them went last game, what I would expect to see them go again, as really Reavers lay waste to the opponent's army, especially Dragoon Zealots. They all go down to Reavers. So now we're going to have Stork even putting more pressure on with a Zealot that's going to be coming. Meanwhile, the Zealot of BeSt, look at this, he's lost his probe now, but he's taking quite a bit of harassment here from Stork. Stork is not going to let him play free, and good Zealot wall there with the second one to block him off. This is some excellent micro we're seeing here to stop this from happening, losing even a single probe. The second Manor Pylon goes down, and right now this one Zealot's just going to be wandering around the base. We see the normal 2 Zealots, and I expect to see a Dragoon popping out of that gateway fairly soon. The core is up, and everything is ready. Meanwhile, let's see here, he's a hidden probe in the that is snuck into the base, but no, it's not going to stay there very long. It's being spotted by this Zealot and dies immediately. No micro there. And the Zealot is down in BeSt base as well. So that's probably the last of the early conflict we're going to see between them. Goon range coming now, and a second gateway from Stork. We'll see what kind of choice is going on. We have goon range coming from BeSt as well, and we're going to see his tech choice as well. Perhaps a third gateway going down by Stork. He's going to go for a heavy ground-based army before Reaver tech or anything of the sort. I wish I could see what that other building was. I mean, can't imagine it would be a 4th gateway, but we're going to see what's happening. It's probably just another pylon. So a Dragoon on Dragoon action there. Find that at your local adult entertainment shop. That's going to be hot stuff. They're really pounding each other down, and we're going to see who's going to come out on top. Whoa! Oh, they kill each other. And the world turns on its axis. Matter and antimatter collide. It's a strange, frightful world as they all die. And it is a fourth gateway. Look at that. So we're going to see 4 gates out of Stork. He's going to try to go for a really big timing push and take down BeSt before he has the troops to stop him. It's going to be very contingent on him stopping this probe from getting in and seeing what's going on. He moves away as soon as he sees that force there. And so this is going to be very interesting because he's going to have a timing in between when the observer comes out, and if BeSt is greedy perhaps and tries to get Reavers too early, that observer may come too late. He's going to have a timing push to try to take down BeSt while he has the advantage in units. Of course, in order to do so, he's sacrificed an economic lead. If he waits too long, BeSt is going to be able to roll over him because he's going to have a just more units, or more units because he has more workers getting more minerals, and eventually he'll be able to equal this up in terms of gateway count, or he'll have teched too high for the simple army coming out of that gateway to defend. Okay, so BeSt is not being terribly greedy here. He's coming around with the observatory. He's going to be sending out, and he has expanded. So this could be trouble. If Stork's timing attack comes at the right time, he's going to be able to take advantage of the fact that there is a lot of resources being invested in that expansion, whereas Stork has used his money on units. Here he comes in. It's going to be three goons and 2 zealots against what appears to be, let's see, 6, 7 goons and a zealot. And right now, this is bad news for BeSt. He's got to figure out some way of doing this. The observer is just out, so he's not going to have a Reaver for quite a while, and he's definitely not going to have a shuttle. Probes are coming out. This does not look good for BeSt. He's going to have to do some ill probe micro here. He's going to try to probe drill in. He's going to take down these goons, but great micro here by Stork. He's moving in behind. He's taking out this last of the zealots. This should be it. He's got 6 goons in BeSt base. This might be the end of the PvP winning streak, and you'll see here he's got more coming in. He's got rallies from 4 gateways now. I really don't see what's going to happen here. He's got to get that Reaver out, but it's not going to happen in time, and even if he does, he's not going to be able to get Scarabs or into shuttles in order to do this. Right now, probes going down, laid to waste here. Stork has really come in with a strong 4-gate rush, and that is it. He ends this game decisively and quickly. That's a really ballsy move, I think, from Stork, because he knows that if that rush doesn't do enough damage, he's going to be in a lot of trouble in terms of economics, but it does do the damage he needs, and he evens this series at 1 apiece. Damn, that was some fine play there by Stork, and I'm sure that's not the first time somebody said, damn, that's fine, Stork. Although, come to think of it, maybe it is. Maybe it is. So, in any case, that's the end of the second set. I'm going to be right back with the third one. Thank you all for watching. This is Mr. Winkles SC signing off, and I hope you liked the video.
그러나 송병구에게는 이렇게 전략적으로 등을 내보이면 단칼에 가는 거예요. 네. 왜냐하면 두 선수가 완전히 대등한 실력자이기 때문입니다.
제가 가지고 있는 데이터가 도저히 언제든지 10경기밖에 아니기 때문에 지금 언제부터 이기기 시작했는지 잘 안 나왔거든요. 2008년 내 도적 선수 투원이었습니까, 성병구 빼고.
정말 두 선수 지금 이런 공격을 당했다고 해서 위축되는 게 아니라 이를 악물고 다음 경기를 준비하라. 정말 호적수라는 느낌이 들 정도의 대결입니다.
바로 잠깐 놓고나 첫 번째 솔직히 당하면 기분 나쁘거든요. 그러니까 송병구가 4게이트 도적도 맞으면서 알았을 거야. 야, 내가 4게이트에 그냥 밀리구나 하고 머리 쓰다가 얼마나 도적과 구글을 그렇겠습니까?
이러니까 말이죠. 상대방 본진에 들어가가지고 매너 파일럿 2개나 했죠. 프로브 있으면서 파일럿 도망다니고 질럿 들어가고 상대방 본진 휘두르고 어쩌고 하면서, 그러면서도 내 언덕 뒤쪽으로 몰래 들어가 있는 상대의 일꾼을 알아채서 송병구가 질럿 벌고 잡아냈지 않습니까? 그거를 못 잡아냈으면은 그 일꾼이 내려와가지고 송병구의 의도를 알아차리고 조정이 절대 이렇게 허무하지 않는단 말이에요. 자, 사소한 플레이 하나하나에 어떤 승패의 기로가 다 들어있는 겁니다.
그럼요. 도재욱은 아무도 못 잡습니다. 도재욱을 누가 이깁니까? 14년 득으로 선수 달리고 도재욱이거든요. 하지만 그 도재욱은 놔둬라. 도재욱은 내가 잡는다라고 선언한 게 송병구예요. 잠시 후에 3세트로 오겠습니다.